folks. How is everyone? Apologize for the couple of minutes late. I realized I could not find my sweatshirt, and it is freezing this morning. Does not matter where the temperature is turned up. This is a very, very old house, and it's just drafty sometimes. We're getting off to a great start this morning. Legatus is here, Squishy Banana, Rio, and a couple of lurkers. I'm really happy to see all of you. How is everyone? I hope very well today. And of course, as soon as I get online, the dog starts demanding attention. So everyone give me just a second. We're gonna let him out so that he does not make any messes on my floor. He is an old dog and he cannot hold it. Luckily, my amazing husband is home today and is outdoors with the animals, so he can keep an eye on him, which means I don't have to stand at the door and keep you guys waiting. As always, just want to do a quick check. Can everyone hear me okay? I feel like, as always, the music seems very loud to me, but that's probably just because my headphones are turned way up. And it will get quieter once, we're actually in the game. I do love this music. I gotta say, this is my 6th time playing this, and this startup music, I almost could just listen to the music. Good morning, Matt. How are you this morning? All right, if we've got sound, then we are gonna begin. So just a couple of notes from yesterday's, if anybody was here for yesterday's game. I ended up with a couple of little side quests that were just incredibly boring. One of them was like a fishing quest. And the other one involved just running back and forth across the map like 6 times for no particular reason.
Could use some action.
I've forgotten where I am. Where did I end up? Oh yeah, okay. We're going to the temple today.
Watch yourself.
So anyway, I did both of those off, still sleepy. More coffee? Is it very early where you are? It's, what is it here? Yeah, 10, duh, I shouldn't have even had to look at the clock. It's just after 10 here.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
Well, I mean, you seem very eager. Anyway, so I polished both of those off screen. It seemed very silly to, because they took a while. And like I said, neither of them had anything to do with the plot. They were both really boring. Wow, I can't even pick flowers here without it being considered stealing. That's crazy. But yeah, so those have been finished off. The oddity, though, is that after one of them, we did have a meetup. I wouldn't have done it if I'd realized this was going to be the case. But the guy who freed us from the asylum showed back up again, so he did not die in the shipwreck. No surprise there. He has figured out that Arthur is still trapped in our body. And he says that we don't remember, but Arthur saved us from the monster that attacked the ship and caused a shipwreck. So that is the only thing important that got missed. Alright, and we are headed to the temple, which we have finally gained entrance to. Except I have totally forgotten who we're supposed to talk to. So, when in doubt, check the quests. I've forgotten which one this is, too. Armor. These are all just kind of long-term. Alright, now I'm confused. We got the right to come to the temple. So where is the... Alright, I guess we just go in the temple? Maybe I pick up the quest here? I mean, I know this is the next step to finding the captain, which is how we get to Excalibur. Cooking pot. We seem to have traded, like, mouse glitchiness for keyboard glitchiness recently. Not sure what's up with that. Though I don't know, now the keyboard, now the mouse also wants to be weird. Alright, so I guess this is just a resting spot in case I, like, showed up here injured. So we'll try going upstairs. Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do the, you know, classic turn it off and turn it back on again and see if things change. Provided I can... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I can't remember where the off switch is on the new keyboard. The mouse is very strange because it's a trackball, which means theoretically... Whoops. Uh-oh. Did I just accidentally shoot an arrow at somebody? I'm glad I missed. I was just going to clean out the mouse just to make sure it like didn't have... Oh, it does have cat hair. The inside of it is all gunked up with cat hair. So this might be part of the issue. Note to self. Check for cat. Check and make sure the cat has not sat on the mouse before streaming. Details, details. Oh, that seems a little better. We'll see if it lasts. Hey, the Allmother seems to have a thing for bloody runes, huh? I suppose, when in doubt, one could check the map, huh? Allmother's Temple. Okay, so he is somewhere... How do I get from here to there? I mean, I'm definitely in the temple. Oop! That's quite the drop. I'm a bit stumped. You know, I did find kind of a little offshoot path on the way here. Maybe I'm headed that way? Or was it up here somewhere? Oop, darn it. Wrong button. Now I'm stuck. Once I lose momentum, I can't jump nearly as far. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna do this so I stop accidentally shooting things. Ooh, I can take the sage. That's nice. Rosemary? I do like things I can take without getting killed by berserkers. You know, details. So, am I headed even remote? I am headed remotely in the right direction. In fact, I should be right here. There's a question mark over here. Let's go check out the question mark. Which seems like a terrible idea to do in the dark. Hello, who are you? You're not talking to me. Okay. So is this the actual temple? Is the other like a decoy? Alright, I'm stumped. Wait a minute, how did I end up back here? Wasn't I over here before? Fudgesicles! Fudgesicles and lollipops, I say. I think I'd be able to, you know, actually see what I'm supposed to be doing if it weren't foggy. If I could only see to the bottom of this cliff. Good morning, Ms. Martin. How are you? And Gayo, how are you? All sorts of morning people today. I'm very happy to see you. And by the way, when I ask how people are, I really do want to know. Good, bad, or indifferent. I love to know how people are doing. It is not in my life just a figure of speech. Alright, I'm very stumped. I've done all the cooking I can do. I feel like I need to kill time until, like, night is over and or the fog clears. But I don't really want to just do nothing. Fires, people... Okay, so the weird is definitely out, but it's not reaching here. That's also interesting. Oh, you know what? It's nighttime, and an awful lot of the NPCs actually go to bed in this game. So I may be in completely the right spot, but the person I'm supposed to talk to might, you know, be doing something drastic like resting. How dare NPCs actually function like, you know, real beings in this game. Oop, what was that? Water pitcher. Nah, I don't need one of those. I think the grass is so long here, it's gonna be next to impossible for me to set up a campfire so I can just wait it out until morning. Let's see if we can find a spot that looks reasonably bare. Fire. Bonfire blocked. Ooh, hey, look at that. Oop, nope, 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 come back. Sorry, I didn't mean to move. Come on, I know there was a spot here I could build a bonfire. There we go. One resting bout coming up. Break at work. Gayo, is it good work? Do you like your job? I was going to ask what you do, but then I realized that's none of my business. So. I'm learning a new parallax technique for my materials. It makes things look more 3D without making them 3D. Interesting. Is this like art? Is it computer related? I'm fascinated. I have like zero artistic capability, except, you know, like running role-playing games. So I'm always really fascinated by people who can like do artsy things. Okay. So I'm definitely supposed to be like right here. What am I missing? Do I just jump down the cliff into the ocean? I mean, that would solve all my problems, right? Oh, that one doesn't even look like it has a good way down. Interesting. That sage I can't take. Alright, let me read this quest again. Maybe I'm missing something, like, really obvious. Captain isn't at the horns. If I want to meet him, I should find a way to enter the All-Mother's Temple. Okay, so this may be the temple, but the actual opening might be somewhere else. Alright. See, that's what happens when I just skim read things. Good morning to a racer. How are you? It's for your game. Oh, cool. Started learning how to draw. You're way ahead of me. I don't think I will ever be able to learn how to draw. Racerhead says, artistic talent, I can totally draw some stick figures. Yeah, I'm about the same boat. I am in the same boat. Okay. What do we think, folks? Where is the... Ooh, I gotta say, that is a lot more impressive in the daylight. Man, I love the scenery in this game. Speaking of people with artistic talent that I don't have. Alright, I did not come down here last time because I was afraid of walking off the edge of the cliff. In the fog. However, it does not look like it made a whole lot of difference. Does not look like there's a whole lot here. Alright, folks, if you were going to hide the entrance to a secret temple, where would you hide it? I mean, I assume this is not a case where I have to take a pickaxe to, you know, their temple walls or something, because it seems like those big boys would really object to that. And there are a bunch of them. And they apparently have magic potions that allow them to go berserk. I mean, doesn't it seem logical that, like, this whole area would not be here if it didn't have some purpose? definitely where I would hide the opening to a secret temple. But apparently, these people are more clever at hiding things than I am. Gail, thank you so much! You're my first ever! Oh, I'm so excited! Woohoo! And that is wicked cute, too. I didn't even know what the stickers look like, because I'm not sure I've ever seen one. Ah! It's my first $10. I feel like, you know, like, okay, I'm old. So it used to be that there was this whole thing that would have, you know, when cash was still king, that the first dollar that a business made that was like pure profit, they would frame and like stick up in the. This is probably oh, this is definitely a terrible idea, and I'm not sure I can get out of here again. But yeah, they would like frame and like stick up places. So I kind of wish there was a way for me to like frame my first $10. I would keep your sticker forever. Oops, wrong button. Ah! I think I am stuck. I think I might just have to throw myself off this cliff. Well, this was a terrible idea, but at least now I know for certain that I'm not missing anything down here. This seems like an odd feature to have in a game, doesn't it? Let's just have a giant hole with water in the middle of the mountain that you can kind of get to, but not really. You can get halfway down, but you're not going to be able to get back up again. Oh, I absolutely plan on taking a picture of the super chat. Yeah, definitely. In fact, I am going to screenshot it right now. There we go. Yep, that is totally getting posted everywhere. Well, I shouldn't say that. Are you okay with me getting it posted everywhere? I mean, you gave it to me publicly, so I kind of assume that you're fine with it publicly, but I should check first. Sorry, folks. I just gotta. So I'm gonna do what is probably a little bit of oversharing here, but everything here has been great, and watching Babylon Square because I can. All right. Yes, I am definitely gonna like share the super chat everywhere with a giant thank you to you. Everything on the channel has been wonderful. Things not on the channel have not been... Well, I mean, they're not bad for me, but it's kind of one of those situations where, like, you know, you have friends that things are going rough for. Wasn't it just daytime? Is it, like, already night again? And I have a friend who's... Oh, wait, maybe I can get back up here again. I have a friend whose husband has cancer, and they thought his treatment was going really well. And then he fell, and they discovered when they were dealing with his fall that he actually had lost a ton of weight, and so things are not so great. Oh, come on. Alright, I got almost all the way up, and now I cannot see to get the rest of the way up, because, alright, we're just gonna have to wait for daytime again. I swear this game has so much nighttime. It very frequently feels like there is a lot more nighttime than there is daytime. So anyway, she was supposed to visit at the end of this week, and she just sent me a message saying that things are not going well and she's not sure she's going to be able to leave him. So, okay, that did not go well. And I am now kind of screwed. Because I now have not jumped someplace intentionally. I just ended up on this little ledge that goes nowhere. Alright, you know what, folks? I think we're just going to reload this from where it was last time. Otherwise, you're going to spend the whole time watching me try not to fall off a cliff. Let's see. Today is the 21st. This is obviously not Eastern Standard Time, right? That's weird. Alright, I guess we'll just go back to where we started. Hey, Hat, how are you today? Eraser, by the way, I disagree with you. I think that you are watching Babylon Squared because it means you do not have to watch Crusades. Alright, I am still in the, if I was going to hide the entrance to a temple, where would I hide it? Because I feel like at this point I have been through every possible door and... yeah, Rio, I'm doing really well. I feel bad for my friends. I also, the dog rescue, I'm sure most of you saw my post, but the dog rescue that my mom got her last 2 dogs from, burned down yesterday. And like half the dogs she had, including her own personal dogs, were killed. The dogs are temporarily housed somewhere else. She is temporarily housed somewhere else. Hello. Are we... I'm confused. What's the issue here? We hit the quest for me to be able to come in here. Why are we now throwing a hissy fit? Shoot, did I accidentally back up too far? Have I gotten... Was there a time limit on how long I had to find... Well, I guess they're not following me all the way down. Check the quests when in doubt. Cuckoo's egg, murder, brother in arms. No, I still should have permission to enter the temple. So why?
I was made to wait. I was made to end things.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
Yeah, like your guys. Why are they being all weird and creepy?
You must really like it here, huh? It's strange. I've spent most of my life barely seeing anybody who was an evoker, let alone anybody outside Del Rita. And I definitely haven't met many people willing to come up and chatter endlessly at me. Or maybe yours is too crowded.
I mean, not exactly. I don't know.
Because he has a goal that's worth fighting for. And he plans to achieve it. After living in a tribe with no direction, no ambition. It's refreshing.
Yeah, Eraser,
I'm not
exactly.
here to seek an honourable death. I want a better life, one with real meaning. Otherwise, I'll be no better than the rest of my kin.
I lost what I was gonna say. Yeah, so my mother is actually so she got her last 2 dogs from there. One of them has since passed away of old age.
Why? My tribe is lost. They've been stumbling around in the dark for years.
She's now fostering a dog, and she still has her younger dog that she got
something
from
out of
them.
them again. But when even my own sister turned her back on me, I gave up. One Eye's campaign felt like a gift from mother. First one since I was born. My tribe believes Mother has abandoned us, that we deserve it. Maybe they're right. But I don't think the answer is just to give up and wait for death. We need to prove that we're worthy of being her children again. And I believe the best way to do that is by breaking Camelot's grip on Avalon. Aye, an older one. I thought she'd help me bring the Volker back to what we used to be. But she turned out just like the rest of them. She only cared about her books, not the tribe. We fought about it so much.
I mean, I do
until I
like books.
finally told her to leave. And she just did. Never even looked back.
I mean, if you told her to give up her books, I can kind of understand that.
Stay out of trouble.
Well, I'd love to, but your guys are being creepy, and so now I don't even know. You're gonna be creepy again? Okay, this time we appear to be totally fine. Oh. Why did this not show up last time? I came to this door last time and there was, like, nothing here. Well, that just feels like a waste of a lot of very silly time. Glitch, do you think? Well, we're here now.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will soon figure out something's not right.
Don't fret. To the Dolriada, honor matters more than life itself. We gave you our word.
But do you realize taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up Camelot's intervention.
Taking the temple was inevitable.
Why? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot into invading? Or do you just not like the All-Mother?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mirror.
That doesn't answer my question. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribes.
Lots of
How did you even
talkiness.
get in here?
Whoever she is, I can't say she lacks courage. We don't usually take visitors, so she must have found a way to get here. Well, that seems to be a matter for the Horns of the South. I do not need to be involved. I trust you to know what should be shared, and what's best kept to yourself.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got courage.
Or
So
stupidity.
tell me,
I might just
who
be
are
stupid.
you, and what do you need from me? Ha! Good luck with that. Only King Arthur can wield Excalibur. Every fool on Avalon knows that.
Oh yeah, well, funny that.
Ah, Caradoc. Well, that changes things. I had a feeling that pin you're waving round were his. Fine. Yes, every new captain gets a set of secrets passed down from his predecessor, and yes...
Squishy, is this a
one of
video
those
game, or is this a
secrets is how
tabletop
to
game,
touch
or board game,
Excalibur
or...
and survive.
I guess, like,
But
from
nothing in
third
life
dimension,
is
I'm guessing
free.
it's a video
You know
game,
that.
but...
Do something for me.
What genre?
Well, I might consider sharing our greatest secret with you. Galahad the Pure is breathing down my neck. And I hate it when somebody's breathing down my neck. Even
I mean, it can be
worse,
kind of erotic.
One-Eye's men says he's already set up camp at our old stronghold in the west.
What genre?
In theory, the Horns of the South should be on an equal footing with the Round Table. But that's just theory. In reality, they treat us like we're beneath them.
Arthur did
They
say that
demand
they are
we
supposed to have
supply
equal
them with
standing.
food and protect the South, and all we get in return are threats that Galahad will be sent to put us in our place. I met him once. He's no knight. He's a butcher. Bloody windfucker will fly from Camelot to the Orns just to hang half of the garrison for whatever he himself will perceive as disobedience or treason.
Sounds like a lovely
And
fella.
I can assure you, there won't be any investigating when he arrives. Oh, he's got a lot on his conscience. He leaves a trail of fire and ruins everywhere he goes. He keeps preaching that fire purifies all. Galahad doesn't bother with politics, because he doesn't have to. But from what I've heard, even Camelot's getting tired of him. Sometimes, you've got to talk to people. No need to chase after them with a bloody torch. You'll see soon enough how fanatical he is. Galahad's the last thing the Horns of the South need right now.
So Galahad is the mountain.
Don't tell me you're that naive. Do you know how he earned the title, The Pure? It's because he somehow
Viking
got
games
it
set in
into
early
his
medieval
thick skull
period, your
that
Viking
evil
character
is
has sort of
everywhere,
legendary
and the best way
mythological
to
status.
deal
Oh,
with
cool.
it
Like,
is to burn it all away.
Oh, shoot.
So, he goes round setting everything on fire. I mean, yeah, sure, it's pure after that, because there's nothing left. Well, except for the charred corpses. But nobody in Camelot seems to care about those. My arse is purer than this guy, even after I take a huge dump.
That was quite descriptive. Yeah, I'm trying to think. So, like, there are a couple of role-playing games that sound somewhat kind of close to that, but not exactly. There's one called The Wasted Lands, by Elflair Games, which is... It's supposed to take place before humanity actually exists. And you play the characters that will later become like Greek and Roman and Norse myths, that kind of thing. And then there's one I can't remember the name of off the top of my head, where you play like a Celtic demigod.
Galahad needs
Either
to
way,
die,
sounds very cool.
obviously. That'll solve most of our problems. We'll just say he had an, well, unfortunate accident. I don't know, fell on a pitchfork or something, and sweep it under the rug, yeah? But then, we can continue our talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides to act, it'll be too late.
You know, commit murder, we'll give you the sword.
Well, what's wrong with that? It's him, or us. If we let him snoop around here any longer, he's going to uncover our plan to protect the South. And if that happens, trust me, you'll be going down with me. In theory, the Horns of the South should be on an equal footing with the Round Table. But that's just theory.
I feel like I've heard this before.
They've been trying to suppress us. And the fact they're funding most of our operations, you know, like building the new lighthouse, for instance, doesn't exactly help things. I don't see any way out of this that doesn't end in open war between Camelot and the tribes. Not to mention, half of my men will probably end up burned at the stake for treason or some other drummed-up charges. And I can't openly risk a coup. That would
Which
only
sympathizers?
make matters even more complicated. So, as you can see, you're the only one who can do this. The choice is yours.
Because you're the player character.
Yeah, it's that simple.
It's my first game, so I don't want to overdo it in 1,000 different features. That is a really smart idea. I have had a couple of games.
Just flash that pin to his guards. They'll let you in without a problem. And now, excuse me, I have things to do before the matter is settled.
What is this over here? Oh, you're just another one of the quiet dudes. Alright, never mind. Nothing interesting in here. I can't do anything without stealing stuff, and that gets me in trouble. This looks remarkably like the setup in that other crypt that I couldn't actually do anything. Alright, well, I guess that's that. Yeah, there've been a couple of games that I've been asked to review, video games I've been asked to review recently. And that tends to be a real common issue. I'm seeing a lot of issues with, like, they're good ideas and they're interesting, but there's just like too much. It's just too much. It's too much stuff going on. Alright, so Galahad is off to the west somewhere. But I don't know where that is. Do I need to be tracking it? Track. Oh, good lord. Alright, luckily, fast travel is a thing. very weird. I don't know why this is... I'm getting about the same distance every time, and then all of a sudden my keyboard is like, no, we're going to take a break and look around. Then you can walk forward again. Apparently it missed the notification that I do not like janky computer movement.
I was me made to wait. I was made to end things.
You know, I'm beginning to think that maybe she doesn't like to wait. I mean, woman after my own heart, but still. Come on. Ta-da! Good morning to Gorilla. Keyboard empowered Spidey's. You know, maybe that's it. I gotta say, the last time it started going a little bit janky on me, it saved me from accidentally, like, walking into an area I really, really, really shouldn't be. So, yeah, maybe. That is the biggest fire I have seen so far in this. Alright, so this has got to be the keep. I gotta say, even in this game, as dark as it is, the idea of killing a Knight of the Round Table feels kind of weird. On the other hand, I'm gonna do it at night, so, you know, maybe I can get some benefits out of it. Provided I can remember how to get up there. Because I know I've been here before, I just don't remember the route up. And that stupid glowy thing. I've kind of gotten used to the glowy lights like in the trees and stuff. But when you get like the wall, like this wall here, it's very disconcerting. And it makes it kind of hard to see. So Gorilla, welcome. How are you this morning? Well, I mean, it's morning for me. How is it? How is your whatever insert time of day going for you? I have to remember time zones are a thing on a regular basis. Well, we might as well kill some wolves while we're right here. I could use the cobwebs. Provided, of course, I can find the corpses. Well, it's gonna looks like it's gonna be a giant no. Oh, okay, so I should just be able to circle around the back. That doesn't look too bad. In fact, I think I've gone exactly the opposite direction I should have gone. Which is nothing new. Oh yeah, I started to say that the keyboard did in fact go janky on me and make me realize that apparently the game had decided to be kind of weird and send the barbarians after me, even though the barbarians were now supposed to be on my side. But it kept me from, like, walking right into them, so that was good. I will never refuse Spidey senses of any kind that saved my life. I would, however, take an easily findable staircase. Peppermint. No thanks, don't need peppermint. Alright. We were doing great for a while. Why are we suddenly, like, not doing great again? Hang on just a second, folks. It's very strange. I made a whole bunch of changes to this. So it's a brand new mouse. It's a brand new computer. All the drivers are updated. All the things are, like, put together properly. Whoops, I'm shooting things by accident again. I've done all the things. I moved the little tab that, you know... yeah, Galahad has definitely been here.
Stop right there! Who are you? And what do you want here?
I mean, apparently I will,
It's Sir Galahad to you, vagrant. But it's true, this is our camp. We're his personal guard. But you won't be meeting tonight until you tell us why you're here.
I mean, I'd like to murder him.
It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the night. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Well, that's for Galahad to decide. Go. But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man.
I noticed from
I
the
only hope your
corpses on
cause
fire.
is worth his time.
Time is
Otherwise, we'll
relative,
be
therefore
carrying
how I
you
feel
out in
about
a
it is
sack.
relative, although that
The door is open.
relativity
You'll find Galahad
relies
inside.
more on coffee and whiskey
Try
intake.
not to
All
make
right,
him
Gorilla, we are going to
angry.
get along great. We are going to get along great. I mean, I sincerely hope that I don't actually have to fight all of his guards. That would kind of suck. Especially in the dark. This is not really where I expected to find a Knight of the Round Table hanging out. Caves is not usually what I think of. But then that's not usually what I think of when it comes to Galahad, so, you know. Is he also undead?
I can hear you! Who goes there? It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing. Waving a round table pin in front of a Knight of the Round Table? Not the smartest move. Normally, I throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for boldness. And that pin has me curious.
I have such a soft spot for boldness that I burn people repeatedly.
You mean you found Caradoc's tomb and robbed it? Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? Where did you last see him?
Like, 2 days ago.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what do you want then?
You did.
The one on the left was questioning my orders. For some reason, he thought his opinions were more important than obedience in the middle of a war.
So much
Yeah.
for,
The one on the right decided
liking,
Camelot wasn't paying enough.
boldness.
So he thought that was a good enough excuse to help himself to his comrades' pockets. It wasn't.
Okay, that guy is kind of a dick.
Ask them. We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the All-Mother's temple. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes at the gates of the Forlorn Swords.
You are a
That
cheerful
way the
guy,
rest
aren't
of
you?
those barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from themselves.
Gayo, I hope you have a great day at work. And thank you again. That made my entire morning.
At the beginning, yes. But they're primitive. They don't respect order, and they never will. Arthur gave them the forlorn swords. A rich land where they could govern
So who else do we hear?
themselves.
We have
They were
Gaio
supposed
is
to
lurking.
watch the
We have
giants
Legatus. We have
deliver
Gorilla.
iron
We
and
have
chase
Squishy
after their
Banana.
cousins through the tunnels or whatever. it is
Directional
that tickles
combat
their
similar
fancy.
to
No,
For Honor or Kingdom.
wasn't
You know, I've never
enough
played
for
either
them.
of those. I should take a look at that.
I've always thought Avalon would be better without them. Arthur probably gathered them all in one place, hoping they'd kill each other. But that didn't work, so we'll have to do this the hard way.
Are Rio and Ms. Martin still here? Just curious who's lurking in the background.
The war's already here. It's been going on for a while. We're fighting each other in the west, and people are whispering about rebellion in the north. The last thing we need is united tribes. Oh, so you don't know? One eye's a traitor. He's fooled the younger tribesmen with grand promises of uniting the tribes and marching north. But the Council of Elders is still loyal to us. They want no part in a war. He's just a bandit, abandoned by his own people. When his village fell, no one came to help. And One Eye, like the rat he is, ran. I'm just here to finish what I started. And when the Elders
What
see us
I
take
started?
down One Eye, we won't need to worry about those savages for another 600 years.
So in other words, you started the issues between Camelot and the Horns.
That's exactly why we need Camelot and the Horns of the South to be strong and united. You do know that the lighthouse of the Horns of the South works like a giant menhir, right? It's why we've ordered them to build another one to strengthen its power. As for how the Dalrita feel about the weirdness, I don't care. I'm here to protect our people, and those tribes are in the way.
I mean, sorta get it, sorta think you're a dick.
That was the plan. It's my job to keep those lazy fish eaters in
Oh wait,
check.
you don't like your people either.
Camelotian gold flows to them, and I need to make sure they're doing something with it. But the Dalrita showing up. That made things more interesting. Their presence will bring down the South, and I don't let things fall apart on my watch.
You know what, Rio? I think I've once again forgotten that this program constantly changes itself to top instead of all messages. So thank you for the reminder. I now have that fixed. Gorilla, not enough caffeine. I forgot to swap accounts before hopping in the room. Didn't catch it until my second post. Now I may just roll with it. Oh! So, I know you, but not as Gorilla? Is that what we're going for? Because I do kind of like the Gorilla.
I know what people say about me. They think I'm a madman who burns everything, a butcher who hangs the innocent. I've heard it all. But I believe that only decisive action gets results. There's no room for mercy when it comes to insubordination, deserters, or heretics. It's the only way to prevent the fall of Avalon.
So what you're saying is you really are a dick. You just think you're right about being a dick. Alright. I guess we gotta do this.
Marvelous.
I'm very pleased. Oh, where'd you go? God damn it, you're another one of those that moves really, really fast. Why is it that I can't... Oh, shit. Shit. Ooh. That didn't go so well. Oh man, I am getting my butt handed to me here. Stop moving! You're supposed to have a lower dex. Hasn't anybody told you that? Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong freaking weapons. No wonder I'm having so much trouble. I'm really glad I met with that other knight, because that made me realize that the knights you really, really seriously have to push. Like, you can't... You absolutely can't give them any leeway at all to, like, back up and heal or anything like that. Because if you do...
I will be your downfall.
That didn't sound good. So I guess they object to my killing their boss, huh? Stop moving! Alright. Gotta back up while I, like, heal up. Shoot. Oh, I'm gonna die. Come on. Oh, I need my healing to work. Oh, and I need my keyboard to not janky up on me. Oh, God, there's another one. Where did you go? Ah. I'm still getting shot at from somewhere. I think.
Strike you down. Show me what you're made of. Your armor will save you.
Alright, apparently I cannot... Oh, fucking A! Okay, it's not just the movement on the keyboard that's not working now.
I will be your downfall.
You know, I realized the other day, it seemed weird I was having trouble...
Strike you down.
It seemed like I was having trouble, changing weapons. And I thought I was just screwing up when I hit buttons. But it's not. It's that the whole keyboard's not working. Alright. How are you shooting through walls?
You are nothing but a... Your armor will save you.
Neither will yours. Especially since now I'm pissed off. What I want to know is, how does everyone here instantaneously know that he's dead? I mean, like, if I'd walked out of here covered in his blood, I totally could have understood them attacking. Alright. So. Blocked, 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 blocked. Like, I can't build a bonfire here anywhere? Can I build it over here? Or is this just a no, you can't have a bonfire anywhere inside this area? Apparently I cannot have... Oh, stop it! Apparently I just can't have a bonfire anywhere in here. Which sucks, because I'm pretty sure as soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna get attacked again. And if my movement is this slow, I will die horribly. Unfortunately, there are some things in B4 that don't line up with World Without End. Oh, I think I missed a comment here. No one's offered to strong-arm people to subscribe. I mean, whatever works. Unfortunately, there are some things in P4 that don't line up with World Without End because of all the recasting, but it is what it is. It's still banging. Eraser, what are you watching? I think I must be missing something. I've forgotten what. I guess I've forgotten what Babylon Squared was. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. Nope, no bonfires allowed in here. Ah. Okay, I've realized I don't actually know how to get out of here. Probably should check and make sure I'm not missing some. Since I'm already overburdened, I might as well overburden myself some more. Well, yeah, I knew you were ranting about Babylon. Babylon Squared is the one about Babylon 4 coming back, right? Video game logic is worse in Cyberpunk. A handgun is accurate at sniper range as long as it's wielded by the NPCs. Well, I have noticed that the NPCs can definitely shoot from a much longer range than I can. I've noticed that. But this game has been pretty good about certain logical things. And so I just find myself a little bit surprised that... Okay, I was listening to him talk in his chair from here, which suggests that I should in fact have come in from here. Is this another case of it's just not, the interact is just not popping up for me, maybe? That did happen with the door. So, I'm really tempted to, ask Eraser about the... Okay, there we go. It just didn't... It did it the same thing. So is this a keyboard issue, or is the game gone janky, maybe? Oh, fudgesicles. And I also do not understand why it disarms me. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I should have saved. Ah! I knew I should have saved. Alright. Yeah, the fact that every time I change a room, it disarms me, is a little bit irritating. Because then I have to find the key to, like, change... Okay, I also need to refill my inventory with stuff that doesn't take so damn long to... 40 health instantly. 50 health instantly. Apparently I can only use food on this one. I don't have 60 seconds in the course of this, so give me anything that will give me food faster. Apparently it's all 60 seconds. Y'all suck. Alright, fine. Oh. Bag. Nope, didn't care about keys. Why would you have keys in something that looks suspiciously like a potion bottle? I mean, this also looks like a potion bottle, but still. Consume. So we'll crawl our slow ass way up here, and then we're gonna save so that I don't have to do this walk over again. And then we'll go get killed again. Sound like a good time to everybody? Babylon 4 coming back. Zathras sets up the Not the One Thing War Without End are the Valen episodes. I think there's a small detail or two that doesn't line up because of recasting. Well, now I have to go back and watch again because I thought it lined up pretty well.
You disturb my peace. My shield is up. You're out of step. Back, coward. My arm has never failed me.
I mean, I gotta say, when I realize it's going to bring me out without weapons, it's a lot easier to, be prepped for that. Alright, and you guys...
This fight is mine.
Like, all I can really do is just tank the hits on those. There's, like, absolutely nothing, because they can all shoot farther than I can. I'm amazed I hit that guy. Because most of the time it won't let me actually hit those. Like when I can only see their head. Okay. Now can I make a bonfire? I also wonder if he's considered the fact that he's gonna have to explain why, like, all of Galahad's squires also fell on a pitchfork? Huh. Apparently I didn't just kill him, I, like, bent him into a pretzel. Oh, thank goodness. Fuel. Stash. Come on. Mouse, behave. Ooh, composite bow. That does more damage than what I have. Well, I like that idea. I finally get to level up a weapon. I don't know, I'm always torn about the fact that it's so hard to, like, increase. Like, it's pretty realistic that I wouldn't just be able to pick things up all over the place. But it's also really frustrating to go up against somebody that, like, powerful and feel completely unprepared. And, like, you can't really do much of anything else to prepare. Guess we'll leave those. Alright, what do you got to say for yourself? Watching War Without End. Good move.
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants, not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains just as fierce.
I find it interesting that you can never quite tell whether or not, like, Arthur is obviously, like, dead, and, you know, this is like his ghost, basically. But it's interesting that it's a little vague as to whether or not Galahad and, you know, whoever else. Like, because he says this Galahad. So does that mean they're different people, or does he mean he's just changed over time? Like, it's kind of interesting that that's left a little uncertain. I mean, hey, thanks for killing a bandit for me so that I can claim the reward for it. Now, where are the other corpses from that I killed? Probably not up here, but... might as well check. Well, there's one of them. Oh no, those are keepers. It's the first time I've lost multiple. First time I've lost multiple lockpicks on that in quite some time. I mean, gotta give him credit. He, was pretty, definitive with his punishing of bad guys. He seems to have also been pretty definitive of his murder of keepers. Ooh, wait a minute, where's that? How do I get from here to there? Guess I gotta go down another level? This way or that way? That seems to go... I think I need to go this way. Alright, that must be one of the archers I killed. Alright, I've missed the chest already somehow. Alright, heck with it. I'm not gonna be that worried about it. Tayo silver away! Got to the point where just jumping off things is, you know, seems like the fastest way to get places. Except once again, I think I've gotten myself stuck in a place I didn't want to be. do you think? Think I can survive that fall? Wow, I didn't even take damage. That surprises me. Eraser, while you're doing the Piercy family thing, the name of the dog rescue that burned down is Give a Dog a Home, and it's in Sebec, S-E-B-E-C. They're on Facebook, and they have their own website. Would you put the links in case anybody, I don't know, is in New England by some chance and wants to foster a dog, or you know, otherwise has the ability to help out. Like I said, there are 8 dogs that survived, but 2 of them are injured. The woman who ran the rescue herself is homeless now, because she ran the rescue out of her home. She had a kennel. She had an attached kennel, and she had the house. And she had moved all of the dogs. She'd fostered a lot of them because it's really expensive to heat the non-attached kennels. And she kept the others in the kennels that were attached to the house, and the house burned down. So, so yeah. She doesn't have a place to go. I guess the dogs have been temporarily housed somewhere else, but, you know, they need fosters, they need dog food. They need a long-term plan. The dogs that were injured need help. So. Yeah, Squishy Banana. Oh, good morning, Bendover. Good to see you. Yeah, it's, like I said, my mom got... Ugh. My mom got her last 2 dogs from there. She's fostered for there. It's, you know, it's a place that has been in business for a long time. She does really good work, and it's sad. The whole situation is really rough. Alright, so we have found the captain. We have killed Galahad. We are now going to go back so that the captain can laugh at us and say, haha, now we can just blame it all on you. Oops.
Why is
sorry.
everything always such a hassle?
I mean, I ask that question every day. Especially with this keyboard.
Could use a fight.
Ooh, do we have a... we have a member! Bendover is our first member ever! Yay! Thank you very much, Ben. You are the best!
Idle hands,
Very
then
exciting.
dull warriors.
we will now call Bendover the Memberberry. The house fire is still under investigation, Squishy. Could have been electrical. I don't know. It's one of the things that's weird is that a bunch of the dogs that died were her personal dogs that were actually in the house. But they had open access to a dog door that they went in and out of all the time. And it's a little bit weird that, like, they didn't leave the house. I hate to think badly about people, but she has had issues with some of her neighbors that were mad that she had a kennel and didn't like the barking. But there's a vast, you know, difference between I don't like barking and I'm going to burn someone's house down. Goats gone wild. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a number of things. I mean, she'd been. Oh, we got more talkiness. Hang on just a second.
Oh, look who's here. How's the destiny of the South graced my humble abode?
Look, asshole.
You just killed a knight of the Round Table and you have no questions about what it was for. Really?
You answered them already.
Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense. We were backed into a corner. You know, it was us or him.
Yeah, you said that already.
First off, he represented Camelot, and we're done with their influence. No more of their wars. Second, after the massacre of One-Eye's tribe, his death was convenient for both of us. And when the tribes finally unite and come down from the mountains, there's a good chance they might leave us alone. He figured me out. He knew what I'd discovered, and he wanted to stop me. And trust me, what I found is going to change the South's history.
Okay, and? Come on. Mouse, behave. Come on. I think this might be worse than when it just wasn't working for a few minutes.
Camelot is rotten to the core, and that aligning with the tribes is the right choice. I didn't plan to tell you, but my one-eyed friend convinced me. Since you took down Galahad, you deserve to know. As a reward for your help, I'll share this secret with you. Here, take this seal. In the sunken village, you'll find the entrance to Seawall's crypt.
Oh, yeah, I tried going in there.
Everyone knows the story of how the evil druid sealed and flooded the place. It's true. Well, at least part of it. But the real story is why they sealed and flooded it. One-Eye broke the old seals and replaced them with his own. If you want to see what Camelot was so desperate to hide, you'll find your answers there. They thought drowning a village would keep it secret.
I thought it was weird the sunken village just, sort of sank by accident over time and no one did anything about it.
Behind the statue, you'll find where to use the seal. Once you do, you'll see that history is very different from what we've been telling ourselves.
It
If that
usually
doesn't
is.
convince you that Camelot's foundations are more crap-coloured than tinged with ivory, then nothing will. I won't tell you anything more. I'd hate to spoil the surprise. I'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk.
Have you
I'm sure
noticed he's
you'll
very fond of
understand
poop metaphors?
Exactly what I mean.
He's quite the thing about, fecal descriptors, shall we say. Oops. Alright, it's 11:30. We got time to go check out a tomb, right? Well, we have time if the keyboard allows me to, walk. It's weird. It'll work fine for a while, and then all of a sudden it's just like, nope, just kidding. It's very strange. I moved things around. So my theory about why the mouse wasn't working was that maybe the doodad was too far from... It was too far, because the computer's not necessarily right near the keyboard. So I thought maybe they were too far apart. So I moved it so they were closer. And I moved the keyboard one while I was at it. Except now the keyboard doesn't work right. And the mouse works better overall. I think the issue may be that both the mouse and the keyboard are... Let's see. Do I want to go to that one? I guess I'm going to go to this one. Maybe we can hunt some undead things while I'm at it. Hello. It's really rude to be hanging out right next to the fast travel thing, you know. Anything good? I think I need spoiled meat for something. I can't remember what, but yeah, I totally lost track of what I was saying. Oh, they run on both a USB and Bluetooth. And I think what may be happening is that they are, I think the two are clashing. I think it can't decide whether or not it wants to, oh yeah. Pardon me just a moment, folks. All right, sorry about that. The amazing husband is home today, and we need grain. Gotta plot the shopping. Because, you know, if you're gonna spend a mortgage payment, you know, every week on animal feed, you gotta plan it out ahead of time. Oh, I probably need the damn tongues for something, don't I? Or probably will at some point. You know what? If I need them, I'll come back and get them. Alright, I was gonna say, I know it's right here somewhere. Yeah, so the implication has been that this place just kind of like fell to disarray and decay, and oh, I hate these guys. I mean, I'm not crazy about the guys that set themselves on fire either, but... Oh, what the heck was that? That's new. Hate hoppy things. Hoppy things, stand still. Yeah, you can come get some too. Here I am, just trying to, you know, murder monsters in peace. And the monsters have to go and fight back. How rude. Eraser, did you have any luck finding the dog rescue sites? Or are you... Oops. Alright, well that didn't work. You'd think he objected to getting shot at or something. I have lost track at this point of how many, like, broken arrows I have. There's got to be a way for me to, like, learn how to fix those, because it feels like I'm wasting a lot of money. Well, and that feels like I should have just hung around for a while. I wasted a lot of cobwebs. Good morning, Patrick. How are you? You missed the excitement of my first member and my first super chat. I guess I should probably save, right? Because probably gonna die. Alright, how do I get in here? This is where I get confused, because I can't seem to reach these guys. Well, I couldn't reach them before. Maybe I can now that... No. Still can't reach them. Alright. Before we do much of anything, let's top off that health. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Small health potion. That'll work. See, once again, I feel like just throwing myself over the edge is about my only option, but then I won't be able to get out again. Alright, so this is not a case of the... E is just not working. Maybe I need to go over here? I've been here, but that doesn't mean I don't need to be here again. Can I just chop my way through the wall? No. I feel like this is the game being like, you were here too early and you completely screwed up our pattern. Okay, that definitely hit him. I saw blood, like, spray. Okay. What am I missing? Yes, thank you, Eraser. I really... We have another membership! Yay! Patrick is member number 2! Woohoo! Ooh, and Rio got a... Oh, I see. You gifted a membership. I still have to, like, learn how to read these things. I thought you'd become a member, but you gifted a member. So Rio is member number 2. Thank you so much, Patrick. And Rio, congratulations. I'm screenshotting all of these, so I can remember them. Like I said, this is going to be my equivalent of, you know, the business that saves the first dollar it ever makes that's profit and, like, hangs it up. I'm going to have pictures of, like, my first day's members. Well, that doesn't work either. How do I get in? Is there a lever I'm missing? No, this isn't one of those cheesy, like, pull on the lamp things. I feel like there's gotta be something in here, considering that, I mean, why have this room otherwise? But then I tend to be overly practical like that. Sometimes things just exist to, you know. Yes, thank you for supporting goats everywhere. Alright. I don't want to make you guys watch while I go around in circles, so I'm gonna look it up. What the heck is the name of this place again? I forgot what the name of the, Sewell's Crypt. Be helpful if I could, you know, type. Oh, interesting. Apparently some people do, in fact, like, just jump down the... In which case, how do you get out again? Okay, so even the online clue things are absolutely useless. Good to know. I guess the other side probably looks like it's less of a drop. Unless... Wait a minute, he said check the statue. I assumed he meant the statue they were praying to. Maybe he meant this statue? Did he say behind the statue? It's not the back of the statue. Can't cut through the vines. Alright. When in doubt, save early, save often. I think I started to say the other day that if I ever do merch, that is totally going to be one of my, I would totally have a t-shirt that says that. Save early, save often. Okay. Alright, so you're not supposed to be able to get through the gate. You are, in fact, supposed to just make the leap of faith and call it a day. That seems real dumb.
I know this place. I remember it. Although my memory is still clouded.
Put the candle back?
I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
He's not really dead! Are they still... They're still being weird, I guess. It's probably gonna be another case of, like, I go in, I kill the undead dude, and then his knights, like, come slaughter me. Alright. Since turning things off and turning them off again does seem to be helping a little bit, I'm going to do that before wandering into, you know, the place where everything wants to kill me. Rio, I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your membership. We'd be delighted to have you here for the next month as a member. And, we'll do cool memory things together. Ooh, that just sounded wrong, didn't it? Okay, let's see. Is there a way down that does not involve me just randomly jumping off things? Yes, here we go. Oh, shit. Damn it. Luckily I didn't seem to take too much damage. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. 6 of his knights are supposed to have agreed to... What the fuck? Alright, well that didn't work. This isn't even remotely a tomb. This is like a... something from, I don't know, Aliens or something. And it just keeps going. Oh god, and I can talk to one of them.
You are not him. You are different. I am Seawolf Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Starting to think maybe Arthur is not a great guy.
I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me.
Rio's missing, like, cool story points.
Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
Not so much.
I've been here for so long, it doesn't matter anymore. The Dauriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask. I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So
Squishy, I'm not even sure this is morally gray.
Trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me. Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure
They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal.
So you've been floating in a bubble for 1,000 years?
Using their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him. Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused.
Yeah, but that seems like Arthur.
Sacrificed the lives of the
Not Camelot.
noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal. We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Daliata promised to burn down Camelot, avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have a right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free.
I mean, not really, though.
Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one.
Huh.
Kill
Anything else?
us.
Kill us, but we cannot be killed. Yeesh. Can I talk to these ones too? Why are they floating in bubbles like motionlessly if they're still alive? Come on. Just try not to fall down the stairs this time. Up! Just like that. Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, because now we're walking when I'm not hitting buttons. That's gonna make this really difficult. It's a good thing this session is almost over. Let's see if we can at least get up the stairs. Stop. Stop moving. Oh, that's why I fell down the stairs last time. I didn't realize there was only a board there. My blindness strikes again! So, are these dudes gonna try and kill me now? Save early, save often. Come on. Back it up. Yep, that's definitely what's happening. The attempt to attach by Bluetooth button just flashed, and I couldn't do anything while it was flashing. So that's what's happening. The USB and the... Alright. The USB and the flash drives are clashing. That's why everything's all janky.
And? What do you think?
I mean, I'm torn on this one. It proves that Arthur and Merlin were crazy assholes. It doesn't necessarily prove Camelot itself. Goat bubble live long and well, they're living long. I don't know that they're prospering. I don't know what it's supposed to prove. Yeah, heck with
They're
it.
just fools. Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer, because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves. Well, now we found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow you unwittingly became the most important person in the region, because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. You see, my boys
I'm
from
the
the
main
Horns of
character.
the South are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't, understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I came to them with this revelation, they'd think it was a conspiracy. But if someone from the outside, someone Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this?
What makes you think he trusts me?
That's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Don't talk to Feargas.
It seems like a
Get him
conspiracy to
visit
me
this
too,
place.
despite that.
After
Would be
you're
like...
done, please visit me in the temple. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
Oh, he's gonna try and kill me, isn't he? Yeah, not thinking this was a conspiracy after seeing that, would be like, Gillian Anderson still thinking there were no aliens. Alright, come on. Alright, there we go. So, I still don't know how to get out of here. I do kind of want to see what Arthur has to say about this. Do I have to, like, shoot these guys and... No. Alright. How do I leave? Ooh. Is there something behind here? No. Do I have to talk to Arthur first? Probably can't do that, because I've never been able to do that inside before, but I'll try. Cannot be placed in this area. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going to be the issue. I just want to leave. I mean, how did he get out? Oh, hang on a second. Sudden interactive labor. I wonder if I should lift that open for those guys to get out. Live long and percolate. Ooh, I like that. That was weird. Alright. Now let's see what Arthur has to say for himself.
It was the most painful thing I heard. I didn't know. I had no idea this is what happened to him. There were other things that required my attention. We were losing the war. I was needed. Everywhere. I should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing. I shouldn't have let go.
Sucks to be you. Alright, do I have anything... better in the weapons or armor department that I can work towards? Because I do need to level up here. Everything looks like crap. Alright, we are going to go back to the way station, which I think... it's a little ways up the beach here, but that's fine. And then I think I am going to zip back to the home base and call it a day. Tomorrow we will have the chat with Fargus and see whether or not he tries to kill me. There it is. Apparently the monsters haven't regenerated over here, so I don't even have to kill more. Do 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 do. Live long and percolate. Man, I really like that. Did you see that somewhere, or did you come up with that? Oh, I do need to turn in the latest round of bandit dead parts. Hello? Hello?
Please, state your business. Again? You really like killing, don't you?
No, they tried to kill me first.
Go, the hunter waits.
We're gonna clear stuff out, we're gonna save, and we're gonna call it a day. Mainly because it looks like it's gonna be nighttime soon, and I do not want to get stuck with all this shit. Oh shoot, I gotta go... hang on, hold that thought. There was that armor thing I was collecting material for.
Just another peaceful moment.
I do love his voice acting. I mean, I love the voice acting on a lot of these, but some of them are really standouts. Alright. I need an iron ore and a blood... Oh, I did need blood clots. Blood clot, iron ore. Alright, do I have more in... Hello, I need to borrow you. Please talk to me.
You doing okay?
I'd be doing fine if you'd open your shop for me. Blood clot. Iron ore. All of it, please. Do you have any more, by the way? You have iron ore, but... blood clots appear to be in short supply these days. Didn't I make one of these already? I don't really want to make the same thing over again. I thought I had made either priesthood, corpse eaters, thingy, spellslinger's hat. Maybe I'm wrong. Tattered leather. Come on. Stop being a pain. Alright, I guess I didn't make either, so... Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's what I made for the last one. Torn Keeper's Armor. No, come back. What I need to do is buy back the things that I just sold you. This is my, like, way of not having to, like, deal with the getting it out of the stash. Is I figured out if I sell it from the stash and then buy it back, it's much easier. And I don't have to waste quite so many cobwebs. Okay. Why does this... Wait a minute, didn't I just buy iron ore? And I already had some. Why? Inventory. Bag. Alright, well, come back here and let me buy some iron ore from you. I'm gonna be really upset if I, like, do all this and then it turns out it just breaks. Nope, I don't need all of it. I need less of it. Alright, that gives us half of the thing. So I need a whole bunch of blood clots. So we'll just go down to the beach next time and get some blood clots, which sounds like a disgusting thing to say, but I guess that's what we're doing. That's not what I wanted. Do not sell, do not sell, do not sell, do not sell. You know what? I should just do this way. It's a lot easier. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this Swordmaster's ring. Yeah. I should check those against what I currently have. This way, or you will screw something up. Do not sell both the shovels. Do not sell the fishing rod. I guess I don't need the hexed bow anymore, considering that my, I was going to try and work up to it, but I did better on my own. I don't remember what my endurance is. Probably not that good. I keep trying to find, like, armor that I can, you know, work towards. That's better than what I've got, but there just isn't anything. That's why I haven't bothered to level up, because I wanted to figure out what I should level up to. But there just hasn't been anything. Everything is going to take so long for me to get to that it seems kind of pointless. Ooh, apparently I done got money. Monetary achievements, yay! Oh, and considering I'm learning like all this stuff, I don't know if I want to get rid of any of this either. It's not like I'm short on cash, so I guess I'll just leave that alone. Alright. I don't know why I always just end over here by the fireplace, because it's a convenient place to end. Save game. Accept. Back it up. Exit to menu. All right, folks. Thank you very much. This was a wonderful morning. I'm a little bit over where I wanted to be, but not a ton, so this is good. I want to thank you very, very, very much to the people who were so wonderfully generous today. Gayo, thank you very much for the super chat. Bendover, thank you very much for the membership. And Patrick, thank you for gifting a membership. I hope Rio enjoys it very, very much. I hope there will be many more gifts in the future. And I hope that everyone's going to have a really great day today. It sounds kind of, I don't know. Squishy, I guess. I was trying not to use that word because we got squishy banana, but it sounds kind of squishy. But honestly, considering all of the personal people I know that are having really bad days today, it's really nice to hang out with people and do something positive and just kind of get the day off to a good start. So I just want you to know I appreciate you all. Squishy Banana, I'm glad you had a good time. Eraser, thank you very much for that link. Once again, a dog rescue in my state burned down yesterday. Several of the dogs were killed, others are injured. So if anybody is in New England and interested in fostering a dog, they desperately need a place for those dogs to go. If anybody cares to make donations towards vet care for the ones that got injured, and I know that it tends to be the last thing that people think about, but the human who ran the rescue is also homeless. So, but I hope that everyone else has a much better day than she's having. And we will see you all tomorrow morning. And as always, well, if I can get the mouse to work,